welcome to Vanquished Stitches. I'm Vanquished, and this is a channel all about my cross stitching. And this week I worked on quite a bit. I know in my last video I was talking about making some changes. Sorry, my cat is screaming. You probably hear him quite a bit in the background because he wants to be fed. And it's not food time yet. So I'm going to just jump right into it and go through everything that I worked on and the plans for this week. Today is Wednesday, June 5th. Sorry, not June. July 15th. I feel like it should still be June. Trying to survive this heat wave, I think, like everyone else. So let's just jump right into it. So in my last video, I was talking about either starting New Solar System or Tiger Sanctuary, and I was so back and forth on each because I'm looking to replace Snake Woman. So I was like, well, I'm just going to start both and just see what I want to do. So the first one I started on was New Solar System. I guess I should say this is week days July 6th to the 12th. So I am cross stitching this on some beautiful dyed like Ada cloth. It is 20 count. This is going to be 28 by 20 inches. It's 550 by 383 stitches. The art is by Adrian Chesterman and the chart is by Artisy. So that is just a ring around like all the planets have a ring. So I'm starting in the middle here. This one I don't have anything to like try to block out anything, so I might slowly work to a corner. That's what I normally do when I do middle starts. So this is going to be what the artwork is. So not very far into it. Very beautiful. So I put in 126 stitches and it is now at 0.06%. So making progress. The other one I worked on, or another new start, is what I should have probably started off with, is a Painting Fairy cross stitch. Or that's where it's from. This is the Oriental Beauty. I don't have a size measurement or anything. But this is what she's gonna look like. You know, I love my geisha ladies. Any like Asian culture. Very interesting and very beautiful to me. So this is going to be crazy because first off, this is rolled up. You see all that. Give me one moment. My cat decided to use the litter box. And you're probably hear scratching. So I have this rolled up. So you'll see how big this is. This is the bottom. It is a printed cross stitch, and I know in my last video I was not really wanting to start on any stamped kits. So you can just see the size of this. This is crazy. I can't even like see the screen. Yeah, like this is huge. This is I believe 20 count though. Let's see here. Oh, this is 18 count and it's 350 by 700 stitches. So what I worked on is just this very top corner. Let me try to adjust my camera, or the lighting, I mean. So I just kind of started over here and down. So it's just background, the cream color. All right, I'm going to take time to roll this up really quick. So after working on the Oriental Beauty, I went and started the Tiger Sanctuary. This is art is Steve Reed. It's charted by Artisy. I am stitching this on 20 count. It is 28 by 19 inches. It's 550 by 379 stitches. And I put in 559 stitches. So this is at 0.27%. So I did It was all block stitching, so nice and easy. Might try to slip this over just a little bit more. So all of this. Okay. The next thing. Okay. So those are my new starts. So I was supposed to work on Butterfly Magic, Frog Pile, and Underwater Kingdom for this week. I only worked on Butterfly Magic and Frog Pile. Underwater Kingdom, I decided I didn't want to stitch on that at all, just because the floss is all wrapped around a card, and I really didn't want to deal with that. So I will just put that back on the wheel or do it some other time, but I was just not. It's just not vibing with it. So let us talk about Butterfly Magic next. I did not get as far as I wanted onto this one just because I spent most of my other days working on those other projects. So this only had 1 day of work, but I was still able to put in 539 stitches. So this is adapted art by Royce McClure, and it's charted by Artisy. This is being stitched on 18 count Aida. It is 30 by 25 inches. It's 550 by 450 stitches. So this was last at 4.0 or 07%, and now it's at 4.29%, and it has 10,618 stitches in this. I did a lot of the wing here and filled in a lot of this yellow. Hopefully when I pull this out next month, I'm going to have more of this done. So that is the plan. The next one is the one that I always work on every week because I really want to get this finished by October or by November, because it's one of my friends slash like mentor slash boss's birthday. So this is Frog Pile, and it's a design works kit. It's 11 by 16. It's stitched on 14 Aida, or 14 count Aida cloth, and this is the mock-up. Trying to get rid of all the shiny. And this is where I was at the last point, so I'm going to kind of fold this over a bit here, just so I can get all of the stitches I did in. Hold on, let's see here. Hold on. Alright. So now, this is what I worked on. I finished up the white in this green's frog's throat. The other half of this orange frog, filled in the blue frog, and did about half of this yellow frog right here. And for completing all that, minus the back stitching, I'm officially 3/4 done because I'm bringing up my page. So this is what it looks like in the full. Let me try to get it here. Hopefully. Come on, camera. Come on, lighting. Hopefully you see that okay. But yeah, I only have this yellow frog, finish out this teal frog down here, and then there's a red frog over here. So I am so close to having this done, which is crazy. So I thought I was going to have this done by end of August, but I think I'm going to have this almost done by the end of this month, maybe beginning of August. And then I can do back stitching. So I'll have all of August, September, and October to get it back stitched, and hopefully, you know, then washed, framed, and stuff, and I'll just frame it myself. But yeah, that is so exciting. I'm so close to having this done. Okay, now us talk into plans for this week, which I know I'm already well into, but this is for the July 13th through the 19th. The first one I want to talk about is it's another new start. Yay! It is a Dimensions kit. It is Goldfinch and Lilacs. It is a 14 count. On Ada, it is 5 by 7 inches. So here is a little mock-up for it. Now, spoiler, I have started this because it's Wednesday. So I spent 2 days on this so far. But I will show that to you guys next week. So, new start. So I'll be working on that. The next one I'm working on, I will also be working on Frog Pile because I work on that every week. And then this week, I rotate between, 4 big digital pieces. So, Vibrance of Italy, Butterfly Magic, Cat Realm. It was Snake Woman, but you haven't seen that because I don't want to work on that. So, I might rotate either New Solar System or Tiger Sanctuary. For that, I'm not sure yet. Or maybe I'll just make that week a focus week on something else. I don't know. I feel like I should do these big ones. But anyways, so this week is Cat Realm. And Cat Realm is, Cat Realm, this is being stitched on 20 count Lugana. It is 16 by 25 inches. It's 357 by 516 stitches. The art is Barrett Biggers, and it's charted by Pain Free Crafts. So right now, this is at 1.46% at 2,688 stitches. Try to get a close up here. So this is the cliff edge. I thought I was further down and more in the foliage, but yeah, this is the cliff and there's a little cat poking up out there. Now I don't know if I want to work this from bottom work my way up or if I should work to the top and then work back down. I honestly have no idea. I feel like if I start on the top, it's going to be easier just because or easier to stitch because it looks more not as confetti heavy. So we shall see. But that is my plan for these oncoming weeks and what I did last week, which is crazy. And hopefully I inserted all the photos and all that stuff for any of the digital patterns so you can see what those look like. Now, that's it. For this. So if you enjoyed seeing my projects and like to continue seeing the progress I'm making each week, then make sure to subscribe to keep seeing, videos. Give this video a like. Kind of helps with the algorithm or whatever, and more people are able to see what I'm doing. And then leave a comment because I would love to hear what you guys are working on. Are there any projects that you like me to work on more, or are you just excited as I am finishing Frog Pile or so close to finishing Frog Pile? Just let me know what you're working on. Do you think I should replace and focus more on Tiger Sanctuary or New Solar System? What do you guys think? Because I don't know. I want to work on everything all at once and I cannot. Yeah, today I might work on, even though my third project, because Frog Pile should get 3 days of work, and then I want Cat Realm to get 2 days of work, and then Goldfinch should get 2 days of work. Well, I've already done 2 days of work on Goldfinch, so I should be working on Cat Realm or my Frog Pile, but I kind of want to just finish out these purpley colors in the Goldfinch one, so we'll see. I might do a little bit more on that and then move to the Cat Realm once I get that all complete. Just because I know I said I was going to show, but I'll show you the back. Sneak peek. It's really small, so I just see the progress super fast, and I'm like, I just want to stitch out 3 strands, and then I'll be good. So since that one's so small, I might move that to a focus eventually. All right, well, that is all I have. So for real this time, thanks for watching. Give this video a like, subscribe, leave a comment, notification bell, I guess. I don't know. And we'll see you in the next one. All right. Bye, everyone.